In this video, we are exploring solution vision and solution roadmap. If you are working in Scaled Agile framework or learning Scaled Agile framework, primarily from the product management, product owner perspective, this might be an interesting concept for you. Many of you might be learning that there are epics, features, and user stories. We will also touch upon them, at least epics and features. But before that, you also see something coming as a solution roadmap. And you might be wondering from where it is coming, how things are getting generated. Do we have an epic coming first, or do we have a solution, a roadmap, or a solution vision coming first? So this particular section should help you in exploring that, understanding a little bit by using our example of a WOW bank, which we also explored in our previous video. So I check and use some slides to explain this particular concept in little detail. So we have a WOW bank, as we picked up in our previous thing. It's a leading private sector bank providing various financial services with a multiple delivery channel. So just remind you there. Now, the problem here is many of you may start learning about solution vision and solution roadmap. But what problem are you solving? Yeah, you have a solution roadmap, you have a solution vision, but where is the problem defined? In which artifact the problem is defined? So you may not find that artifact very clearly coming out, because that in the SAFe framework, because that artifact might exist at an operational value stream level. Yeah. You may see the influence of that artifact coming with the help of strategic theme to the development value stream or a SAFe portfolio. So let me take an example here, the one which we are working with. So we want to create a thing which will help us in selling students loan, something like this. So retail loan is the focus, an operational value stream, and they want to launch a product which will be targeting to the students. Yeah, that's the business is looking for. And in order to get that thing moving, they need various updates in various systems which they are using for their loan processing. So we have a problem. We have a problem that we want to get into the business of students loan. We want to increase our market share. We want to be effective in a students loan section. And how to solve that particular problem, or what role the technological group will play in solving that problem, is the solution vision, and later on achieving that vision with the help of solution roadmap. So once I get it, and this particular product offering, which is explored at a product operational value stream level, might be influenced by our overall strategy of a bank. So my bank is focusing on expanding customer base is into a multiple demographic segments, and primarily focusing on younger demographic with the help of students loan. And looking at that particular strategy, our operational value stream of retail loan has decided to get into students loan segment. Now, in order to get that thing doing, we have a two development value streams which needs to do some enablement in order to support this particular new product offering. Now, I may use a word a product, but that may confuse us. So better I use a word offering here. But in a bank space, they may call it a product only. They may not necessarily worry about that. For you, the product means something which is on the software. For them, it's the product. So we should be okay to have these kind of terms coming in, even if we are thinking differently when the term product comes in. So there is a retail offering, a loan offering for the students, which is driven by the strategy of getting into younger demographic. And our two development value stream, one is focusing on multi-channel customer acquisition, and the loan application management will get impacted by it. So that's the whole starting point of our problem. Now, once we got the problem understanding, we get into a solution vision. We can say, yes, we understand that you want to get into the students loan segment. And here is our, with the help of set of stakeholders who might be working closely. Business owner is the term which we might use for our key stakeholders who are closely working between operational value stream and development value stream, people who are working in the business and also supporting the product development space. They work together to come up with, okay, what the solution we are looking for. So our solution vision is to provide university students with the right loan product by partnering with universities. So now we are getting into the thing. The need was that we want to get into young people. The need was we want to sell student loans. Now the solution coming in, we will work with universities. Yeah. And we will integrate our product. So that's the detail we are coming in. We will leverage integration with the university system to provide the right loan product to the customers. And we will include features like ability to inquire about the student's loan from the university system. So that person who is logged in their university website for doing various other stuff like submitting assignments and other stuff, they should be able to access the loan details then and there. And that's the solution vision we are focusing on. And by having that particular interaction, we integrate with the university system. When the student shows an interest, we have a complete understanding of that particular students. We recommend them the right product, and we sell fast because the students is also easily can trust this particular thing because it is coming through the help of their university website alone. Now, to start with, we start there, but later on, we also want to understand what kind of an interaction student is doing. We may come up with a referral program, and we may want to work with the employers who are hiring people from the universities, and some of the employers might be recommending some set of student loans, and we might be working directly with the employer for taking the money after the person starts joining those companies. So we may have, we are planning to have a solution at that level as well. So that's the whole solution vision. So what we get here is that we have a problem defined where we want to get into a younger demographic. We want to focus on student loans, and that's an operational level problem, and that has been understood, and we have a strategy to crack, and that is impacting or two development value stream, and we have a solution vision identified which will help us in achieving it. So vision is aspirational in nature. It gives high level details. It may hint some of the features to give an understanding and alignment, but it is expected to create a direction which will further get elaborated with the help of roadmap and later on with the help of epics. Yeah, so that's the whole idea of solution vision. Now I go to a solution roadmap. So we are focusing on university partnership, and we are looking at, say, a little longer horizon, maybe 1 or 2 years. And we are talking about how different stages we are planning to release some of the version of our product, which will help us in doing something. Now, this whole solution roadmap is achieved with the help of various epics. Yeah. So now that example is important here. So in case I want to focus on university integration, my first epic is onboarding the university so that they can start doing some amount of interaction with our product, and we start getting lead. So that the multi-channel lead generation system will generate lead with the help of universities systems. And later on, we will get into the epic of recommendation, which is more about understanding and analyzing of the profile of the students who are showing some interest and then recommending the loan product. And later on, we may also focus on checking the discussions and other areas, conversations which are happening in the college, and then coming up with a specific recommendation. And finally, we will have an epic which will work with the employers. So you can say all these ideas, which might be coming at a high level in the solution vision, may get converted into a significant initiative, which is an epic. And these epics will get evaluated with our Kanban portfolio Kanban system. But the solution roadmap shows epic level views that, okay, this solution is going to achieve its vision with the help of these epics. And this is the probable time frame these epics will get delivered or will get worked on, and that will help us in achieving what we want to do. You can also see the enablers here. Something which we might need to do may not produce a direct business value, but creates a platform so our future epics can work on them. So like I may need to produce an integration APIs for my integration so that other universities can also start working with us. And we may need to have it in a little open format, so which enables us in integrating with more and more universities. So we had a problem of acquiring students as a student loan customers. We came up with a strategy to acquire them with the help of some university partnership. And in order to implement that university partnership, we have the solution roadmap, and our various solutions will help us in achieving that particular strategy. So this is called the solution roadmap. Now that's the whole roadmap may get achieved by one agile release train, may get achieved by multiple agile release train. So you can say that the development value streams, the development groups will come into the picture, and they will work on an epic at a time, or a part of epic at a time. That is also possible. And they will produce the value, an incremental value every PI, which will help us in incrementally achieving the solution roadmap. Now, there is a possibility multiple ERTs are working on this particular solution space. So agile release train, an individual agile release train, will also come up with their PI level roadmaps, which is primarily focusing on that this agile release train, PI1, PI2, PI3, where they are focusing on. And this PI roadmap shows a release train specific path forward. So in this particular case, we have a multi-channel customer acquisition. That's the development value stream we are focusing on. And for a PI roadmap, they are focusing on student loan customer acquisition with university partnership. That's a theme should be, which looks like a roadmap for upcoming 3 PIs. And here you can see a little bit more details, which are focusing on that particular multi-channel customer acquisition development value stream. So say in a current PI, which is planned, you can call it committed. We are focusing on single sign-on, publishing integration APIs, publishing loan product on the university system, ability to create a contact back request generation, and some of them are finally lead generation in the back office system. And with that, and with some more exploration work, somewhere in the mid next PI, we want to be live with the pilot university. So first we are focusing on going with a, you can say, a custom APIs rather than a generic APIs. And we want to pick up a one university and go live with that. In the next PI, we are focusing on more educational type of features, which helps the customer to know, the students to know which loan product is right for them. So we will focus on various calculators like monthly installment calculator, eligibility calculator. And in the PI3, we are focusing on integration with 3 universities using generic APIs, so we can make our first stuff scalable at multiple universities level. So this is primarily focusing on a one particular agile release trains and showing the PI roadmap for them. So by doing this, we can probably understand that yes, there is a problem which might exist in our operational value stream. In order to solve that problem and also taking care of our strategies, the strategic themes, we come up with a solution. And that solution may not get achieved in a 1 or 2 PI. It may be a multi-year time horizon. And that's why we call a solution roadmap, which is a multiple time horizon, multiple year thing. And then incrementally, a one agile release train will come up their PI level a roadmap, which is primarily focusing on current PI and upcoming 2 PI, which shows how this particular agile release train will produce the desired solution and desired business benefit for our end customer. So we with the help of first video, we understood the development value stream, and now we have learned how development value stream is supporting the operational value stream by way of projecting their roadmap and later on by implementing that particular roadmap as well.